What is my purpose?
You pass butter.
Oh my god.
Yeah, welcome to the club, pal.
Hello everybody, I hope you're having a beautiful day. So I really hadn't anticipated making any videos today. I was kind of relaxing after work. I was pretty lucky because it's daylight savings, so I got off an hour early but still tired. And I get on Facebook and see this video. Now, the reason I'm really doing this is because after I show you this video and I show you some of the comments, I'm going to show you what happened this morning. I got a community standards strike. And I'm going to show you the post that I had got a community standards strike on. But before I do that, I want to show you this video real quick. So this dude shaved his head and tattooed his entire face black. And this is all over social media. The post doesn't go against community standards. And there's nothing wrong with it, right? So I left my 2 cents in talking about how if you talk about anybody's community, you're going to get community strikes and they're going to call you anti-Semitic, anti-LGBT. They'll call you reverse racist and all of the names in your post will get taken down if you talk about communities as an African American. So I read some of these comments and I couldn't believe what these people were allowed to say and how people were acting. So some of them made sense. Like some people were like, if I was a tattoo artist, I wouldn't do this. He's not well. Some people were saying they don't understand humans. So read some of these, right? So he can use the N word now, right? Maybe money spent on some dental work, but hey, if he can look in the mirror every day and be happy, I'm cool with this. So if you doing something like this makes you happy, do it, right? Did he make his thing bigger? These ones, oh, here we go. Does this make him transracial? Hold on, there's something that pissed me off. Apparently, he's on his way to the UK and Dingy to get free house and wages, right? Here's another one. Hell yeah, brother, enjoy the free housing and food. Another Netflix special, I see. And you know, I just thought to myself, this is crazy. Like, I'm gonna show you why this is so crazy in a second when I show you, this community strike I just got. And also, not only that, look, I mean, just people just clowning us, bro, purchased the permanent N-word pass, free housing, you know what I'm saying? Like, they just, I don't know, man. So, it reminds me of Adam Sandler's foot in Mr. Deeds. They just, so I can't honestly believe some of the stuff I see in everyday life sometimes because it's honestly like, how can I describe this? They call it the American dream, but it's more like Freddy's Playhouse. It's like a nightmare that you have to experience. Like it's like that movie, The Stepford Wives, where it looks so beautiful on the outside, but when you come and learn about the history and learn about what they're doing, like if you really pay attention, a lot of these southern states they're Republicans, so it's the Republic. And somebody said something one time when we were talking. He said, brother, a lot of times they play word games, and that's why they call people criminals and make up these stories in the news. And then what they do is they make their heroes seem like glorified heroes. He said, take for this example. He said during World War II, they were called the rebels, and it was the Republic, right? And he said, now, one of the biggest movies that everybody loves was Star Wars, and the heroes were the rebels, and they were fighting for the Republic against the Empire. And he was like, the Empire is almost like the Feds, the North. And I was just thinking a lot of the subliminal messaging and programming that we deal with on an everyday basis. And it's kind of exactly like that. We're basically, it's like the Hunger Games. We're being shown like that District 12 or whatever the good district was, and then showing the rest of the districts as basic garbage and putting all these lies out on people. Like, to my astonishment, there was 6.9 million crimes in 2019 and 2020. And I believe 4.7 million of them were Caucasians, which is 70% of crime. But all throughout the media, they're saying that blacks commit all the crime and we do over 50% of violent crime. It's not true. Over 7,000 murders went unsolved, all within Caucasian communities. You can even watch these cold case files. And the statistics and logistics are online. But they don't talk about none of this stuff. They just put our stuff on blast. The plea deal, the charges for no reason. So I'm gonna show you something real quick. Okay, so I got more pictures in my Facebook and my actual photos because I needed somebody else to witness some of these things. But I have 3 photos where people are calling me the N-word and monkeys, but they're changing the spelling up. They'll use like a 0 instead of a O. They'll use like a 3 instead of the E. They'll use like IE and stuff. And whenever I report them, they say it's not against community standards. This one time somebody said that if he had the opportunity, he would take with rubber bullets and start shooting up all Democrats to teach them a lesson and show them how it feels, which confused me. I don't know where that comes from. But anyway, so then I said, man, that's like some terrorist stuff. That's some crazy things to do to innocent people. And I got banned for 30 days for calling him a terrorist. And when I reported his comment, he responded back and called me a Facebook reporting monkey, but he spelled monkey differently, so they said it didn't go against community standards. But this one happened from today. So they said this post that I posted was against community standards because it incited violence. So this is what I posted. Inventor, I think there is a new, better way to do this. Public heresies, which liberal, conservative, devil, stone him. Inventor dies. Public, 500 years later. He was such an innovator, brilliant for his legacy. I wish we could live during his times. And that got a community strike. So, welcome to America, dude. You guys can ignore us and keep calling us crazy and saying we don't know what we're talking about. And then in 200 years, when the corporations literally do stomp on your heads like how we have been complaining against law enforcement and greed for the last 400 years, it's going to be you guys next. But keep playing around. I mean, it is what it is, whatever. All I can do is warn people.